whether you're familiar with his catalog or not, I think we're all gonna have to pay respects to what Bad Bunny does this Super Bowl halftime. I think he's gonna put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
I'm calling it from now. It's this February, guys. If you don't agree with me, start bumping some Bad Bunny. First of all, get yourself in the mood. See what the hits are.
Any guest appearances? Who do you think?
Maybe Cardi B, but she's pregnant right now.
Out in the street, they call it
Uncut Jams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Uncut Jams. I'm your host. My name is Jameasy Cummins. Today, it's just for the OGs only. The OGs, the originals, the original Dandanas of the Uncut Jams podcast. Just me and Dante here today. What up, Dante?
How's it going?
You're welcome. How dare I make you do your own gunshots? What the hell? What the helly? I was just talking about before the show how I was thinking about adding a new sound effect, but we're all full on the board. There's 8. We got 8 for 8, and I was looking at which one would I take out, and honestly, it is like choosing which one of your kids to give away. You know what I mean? You got to make room for a new kid. And they all serve their purpose. Like some of them, I don't keep in contact with like the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like gunshots and horns.
Yeah.
They're leading off every episode. They're here.
Real bad man that closes off every
Real bad man.
Closes off every episode. So like
Yeah.
those 3, tough to get rid of. I can't get rid of this one because Juicy J is my favorite rapper and he gave us a shout out episode 1. So like we to knock him off the board would just be straight disrespect.
Yep.
And every once in a while somebody says something that they need to shut the fuck up for. So it's good to have there. And then there's some other one like we can't get rid of church because we go to church at the end of every episode.
Yeah. So that leaves what, 2 left? 3 left?
It does leave 2, but you know, I was thinking we usually only do church at the end of the episode, but every once in a while, something happens during the episode. I'm not going to turn my back on God. You know what I mean?
No.
I won't do that. And then the other 2 is if something like saucy happens, something spicy, it's just good to have if I need it. You know what I mean? It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Right?
Facts.
That's what they say. And then the other one is when exciting things happen. You know what I mean? Something big. So yeah, I don't know. You guys, let me know. Write in, DM me or Dante. Tell us which sound effects got to go to make room for what could be the best. But it might be something that's shit. So who knows? I haven't even told Dante the other one that I'm thinking about. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We're just gonna deal with the ones we got for today. Me and Dante played in our first pickleball tournament on the weekend.
Hey.
And we made a goal for ourselves. We were in a round robin, and we had 4 games. And we made a goal to at least win 2. And we won our first game. We took a picture with the scorecard. The vibes were at an all-time high.
Yeah, but explain why the vibes were at an all-time high.
Why?
We started off down horrendous.
Oh, that one. Oh. Yeah, no, the way the day started, we were down 5-0
Yeah.
to start the game. And we were like, man, this can't be right.
Yeah.
The team we were facing, like, it wasn't like they looked like they were like super good. We were just shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
I hit the ball into the net twice by no fault of like them doing a good shot. It was just me.
Same.
The nerves were acting up.
Yep.
I wasn't ready for the bright lights of the Meadowvale Wind Fitness. But we got it together. We clawed our way back and we won the game by 1 point, 15-14. No win by 2 in this tournament. It wasn't our rule, but we played by it. Then our next game, we lost. And it wasn't until like a great team. Was that the Green guys? It was.
Green guys, yeah.
Our second
we were
game,
coming off cold.
there was 2 guys out of the whole tournament. There was only 2 guys that were there in uniform in a matching set of shirts.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck these guys. I want to play these guys. I'm like, they ain't shit. Showing up here in their matching green shirts. Think that's going to intimidate us? And then we played them and lost.
Yep.
But it wasn't a bad game. It was actually a pretty close game.
Yeah. Once again, unforced errors on our end.
Right.
Like, that's just something that the more we play, because one thing is we don't play together. We always play against each other, right?
Yeah.
So when we get, also, we don't have that communication, whereas the guys in the green, like, they're communicating, like, we're going to go buy those green shirts.
Exactly. I know. We didn't even communicate outfits that day. Those guys communicated in advance. It's not like they were like, get that shirt, get a green shirt out of your closet. No, this was like
This green shirt.
this is a specific green with patterns on it.
Yeah.
Like they went out and bought those shirts and said, we're wearing them at the tournament. It's going to be sick.
Yeah.
And then our next match, we played against 2 deaf guys who we've played before.
Yes.
And we learned how to count in deaf to all the way to 10.
Yeah.
Or sign language. That's what you like to call it.
That's what it's called. The count of death.
And they're really good. There was no shame in losing to them.
No, they're good.
But then we got to our 4th game, and it's time to get our last win. We need to get a win. We need to get
a win.
win number 4. I mean, win number 2 out of 4. So we're playing 2 other guys that seem like a pretty evenly matched to us, and we ended up losing that game. We didn't hit our goal. It was sad times.
Yeah.
From the day, from it starting with a win to us losing 3 in a row. Oh, brutal. We pack our stuff up. We're getting ready to go home.
But what did I say?
What did you say?
I said, I believe God will give us one more game.
Did you say that?
And you're like, how? And I said, I don't know. Maybe someone breaks a leg or something.
Yeah, you're because Dante was like, "Oh, we might get one more." I'm like, "Nah, man, we're not making it to the next round because we definitely didn't advance from our group. There's people that have 2 wins and we don't."
Yeah.
And then the tournament organizer came up to us and he's like, "Hey guys, there's been a mistake. There's been a horrible mistake, and we need you to play one more game. Can you do one more game for us?" And we're like, "We'd love to play one more game."
Yeah.
So one of the teams basically like didn't get to get their fourth game.
Yeah.
And we were happy to give it to them. And it was the team that had just beat us. And it was time to get our lick back immediately.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how the game went. We did a drive-by shooting on them, and we smoked them that game.
Yeah, we smoked them that game.
That game, like, we got up early, we stayed up.
Yeah.
And we got our win. We reached our goal. God is good. God blessed us with the extra game to hit our goal. And that's why we can't get rid of that sound effect, because you never know
exactly
when God's going to intervene and give you an extra pickleball game. But I'm going to be honest. Some people have asked me how that tournament went. And what I say is we won our first game, we won our last, and we lost a couple in between. And I think they all assume we only played 4 games, because that's what I had originally told people. It's four games. You know what I mean? We didn't win enough games to make it to the semifinals, I say. But I leave out the part that we lost 3 games. And that's this week's Lie of the Week. Damn, son, why'd you lie about that? That's the lie of the week, guys. I was thinking the new sound effect I wanted to add to the board is like doing like a really like excessive like, that's the lie of the week. Because this is a very honest podcast.
It is.
I really speak honestly the whole time. I think I should lie about one thing a week. And then hit a sound effect that says, that was the lie of the week. You just got hit by the lie of the week.
Why you always lying?
Why you always lying?
Oh my God.
Stop fucking lying.
Exactly.
That was the but that song is about somebody that's always lying. Me, I'm only lying once a week.
Yeah.
And that's the lie of the week. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, I was telling people that I said we had a goal of getting 2 wins throughout the day, and we hit our goal.
That's it. That's good. You didn't have to lie.
Yeah.
That's just the
truth.
Yeah, it is the truth. Yeah, it is the truth. Yeah, it is the truth.
Yeah.
We got to beat those deaf guys, man.
Yeah. They play together all the time.
I know.
Like they've got chemistry.
They got chemistry.
They got communication.
They got communication, and they're deaf.
Yeah.
They got better communication than us, and we have ears that work. And that sucks. And they'll never hear this podcast, but shout out you guys. They're great guys. We like those guys.
Yeah,
this is no
sick.
disrespect to them. We just goal for pickleball, short-term goals is to beat those guys, and also I have to try and beat my dad. My dad, before he turned 70. My dad's 68 now, so I got 2 years. He's ahead of me. This guy's he's posting up on podiums with his medals at his 60-year-old plus tournaments. You know what I mean? What?
Caveat: are people that are 60-plus-year-old as athletic as your dad is?
No, but is that not fair?
No, I'm just saying. Like, on average, they're not going to be as like I would say your dad's probably more athletic than both of us.
We're not in as good a shape as my dad is.
I know, but I'm saying so like
this is-
him having the medals, like, hey, well, he's in great shape. You know, he can play all day, and he's good at the game. So I'm not surprised that he's got all these medals.
But so I need to get in better shape.
Yes.
Or get better at pick, or both actually.
Both. When
I'm not gonna. The thing is, it's sad to say, I'm not gonna be in better shape than my dad by the time he's 70. He's because
he's 2 years. You know, right now is
so does he though.
Yeah, but
he's not declining.
True, but right now from September to December is the great lock-in. So everyone's locking in. Everyone's trying to get in shape.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
the great lock-in.
Yeah.
Who
you didn't hear about this?
No.
Oh, it's all on the internet.
It's all on the internet?
All over the place.
What are
Everyone's
they
locking in.
Everyone's locking
no
in.
distractions. Everyone's going to the gym, getting in shape, locking in.
Damn.
Staying focused. No distractions.
Okay. I got to get on that. I've been completely unlocked. I need to put a lock on my door to start and then lock myself in. I mean it's good that I've been playing pickleball for exercise, but I got to do more working out. Remember there was one episode where I was like, I'm going to do an episode in a wife beater after a couple weeks cuz I'm going to get jacked.
Yeah.
Didn't get jacked. Did the episode in the wife beater.
Yes.
But since that moment, and that was like probably 4 months ago, I haven't really stepped up the muscles. Every once in a while, I'll do some buys and tries.
Okay.
And get a little chest in there, but I haven't been doing consistency, and consistency is key.
Yep.
Consistency is key. I just saw recently one of my comedian friends started to blow up a little bit on Instagram and TikTok because of consistency. They do the same view of like they found the formula that works for them on like the talking head type video.
Okay.
They pumped it out 12 in a row, 16 in a row. All of a sudden,
dang.
Followers X'd by 10K. I don't know if that's the accurate math, but like it was a big bump.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out to everyone that's trying their best and doing their thing, and to the people that found a way to do it.
Yeah.
It's good for you, and I need to learn how to do it myself.
Yeah.
You got to find what shows off your sense of humor with like the comedy videos. Otherwise, I have seen it go one way for some people where it's like they get the online success, but then when people show up to their show, they do something completely like it's not. They came for that guy that they saw on Instagram, but then you're not that guy in person. So I'm trying to find a way to show. Like I guess the podcast is kind of that, but this ain't no fast growth over here.
No,
this slow growth here.
Slow, consistent growth though.
Consistent growth, like me at the end of a night after drinking lots of whiskeys, and you, a girl, trying to get my dick hard. That is the relationship that I have with my audience right now. Slow growth, but we know it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And are we all going to come? Find out.
Yeah. For me, one of my mottos has been consistency over intensity, right? Because I would usually try and go super intense in the beginning and burn myself out. But if I keep like a nice lower intensity, but instead of going super intense, I focus that intensity and being more consistent.
Right.
I've been able to maintain for, longer.
I'll give this tip out that I've got from two people that are very successful on the online stuff, but I haven't followed it yet because I haven't figured out what my thing is going to be. But basically they said when it comes to making videos for like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, find something that you can make like 10 of them in an hour and it won't like ruin your day. It doesn't take a lot out of you. Like you're saying, the intensity isn't like crazy. Yeah. Because it's more about consistency. So find like the formula that works for you that, shows off your sense of humor that you can do 10 of them in an hour, make those videos, pump them out.
Yeah.
And then we'll all be rich and famous. You know what I mean? That's the plan.
Yeah.
Mostly just rich would be nice. I would love to have money, but then I'd probably blow it too. So I had a bad weekend of gambling. I'll say that. First bad weekend of football of the year. I had not only in betting on football, but also in fantasy football. So in the betting end, I basically had a huge swing of money off 1 point. Like I had a parlay, and they say you shouldn't do parlays. It's a bad way to gamble, but they suck you in. You want to hit that parlay because why win $200 on my $100 bet when I can win $700 on my $25 bet? You know what I mean? Because that's sick, and it has happened once in a while, but you lose most of your parlays. That's the thing. And I did, but it could have been a great day. Ended up being a bad day. There's 2 separate bets that I made that both missed by 1 point. And then on Monday night, I tried to, recoup some losses. And bet on a guy to get 60 yards. This time I didn't do a parlay. One guy, but it was like he was only expected to get about like 35, 40 yards kind of thing. And I'm like, let me bet on him to get 60 because I believed in him that night. And he got 58. And they still had over 2 minutes left in the game, but his team was so ahead that the other team was just kind of like, fuck it, kneel the ball out. Because sometimes, like, if you're up like that and you take a knee, the other team will take a timeout, stop the clock. But they were like, we're not even going to use our timeouts. We just want to go home. Wow. And all I needed was 2 more yards out of them. So, yeah, gambling, it can be tricky. But even after a bad weekend like that, I thought about, speaking of working out, I thought about P90X, the ab ripper X. I have this video, which I do at like a home workout sometime, right? And the guy's like, I hate it, but I love it. And that's what I think about on a gambling day like that.
And this guy's talking about working out.
But I love it. Yeah. He's like, we're going to destroy your core. We're going to rip it up, I hate ab ripper X. I hate it, but I love it. And that's how I felt about gambling when I miss a parlay by one bet. Because when I miss a parlay, I want to miss it by a mile. I want to get everything fucking wrong and be like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close. But when they rip your heart out especially when you're like, there's 1 o'clock games and 4 o'clock games, and then there's an 8 o'clock game. And say you make a parlay across all 3 windows.
The whole day.
You pick a couple from the 1, you pick a couple from the 4, you pick a couple from the 8. All your 1s hit. All your 4 o'clocks hit. It's down to that one last bet. 8 p.m. Sunday night. We're locked in. We're locking in on that game. And then they miss it by 1 point or 1 yard or 2 yards. I hate it, but I love it. Gambling's fucked, man. But I do love gambling, and because I've already went through like the being a complete sicko about it, and it like actually ruining my life, and not being able to enjoy the like. At that time, it was like, I hate it and I want to die. Now I've, organized my life in a way where I can make a couple bets and not go crazy with it and not be betting money with a bookie, be betting money I didn't have. Now I have my limits. ProLine's slogan, very good. It's know your limits, play within it. And it took me a lot of learning, a lot of hard times and growth, and a big long break before I came back to it. That now I can enjoy gambling even on those weeks where it's like, oh man, I could have won so much, but I lost this much, but at least that's money that I can afford to lose. I hate it, but I love it. P90X, gambling, ab ripper X. I also wish I was one of those people that like, when they get sad or take a L like that, can just fucking not eat because you get so sad that you don't eat. But I'm the opposite. I'm a sad eater. I'm not a sad starver. When you get sad, do you eat or you don't get sad?
I don't get sad.
You don't get sad.
No. My emotions are pretty regulated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you used to be like more emotional, or you've always been pretty regulated?
I've been pretty regulated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty chill for the most part, but I definitely get sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get sad. I get happy. I don't get angry too much. Like I rarely ever get angry.
I if I get angry, which is like super rare, it's mostly if it's like a video game thing.
Yeah.
So like I'll be playing like UFC or something, or like, and then this one guy would just land a flying knee out of nowhere. I'll be like, oh my, I was winning the fight. That's where I know I won't like freak out, but I'll be like,
fuck.
Yeah.
What are the top 3 emotions that you think you feel in life?
Is curiosity an emotion?
We can include curiosity.
Okay.
You feel that more. So you feel curiosity more often than you feel sadness or happy? Like, okay, well, let me hear your top 3 before I start judging. It doesn't have to be in any specific order.
Yeah,
Just
well,
top
curiosity is definitely one of them because I love learning new things. So like, it's always that thing where like, oh, like, let me watch this, let me learn about this, let me see this.
Okay.
I would say happy is definitely up there. Curiosity, happy. Oh, and grateful if that's also emotion.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I would say for me, happy, grateful are both in my top 3.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I'm a little like the funny. It's hard for me to choose between these last 2 because it's either proud of myself or disappointed in myself. Because I do feel those both. Like there's times where I'm like, you did good today, and there's times where I'm like, man, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I hate it,
but I love it.
I guess I don't get stressed too much. I'm trying to think what other one.
Stressed, I used to be stressed when I worked at an office job. That's where I was like, another day, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
I'd have to do breathing exercises before I clocked in for my shift.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you doing at that job?
I was a computer networking engineer.
Okay.
So I was managing like a whole bunch of big companies' networks. And I'll be like monitoring them. And then if something broke down, then I would have to try and fix it or call someone that could fix it, figure out what's going on in like a specific timeline. And like depending on the severity of the issue, like then I have to call this manager and do all this. And it's just me and another guy for like 70 companies.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that was before you did this?
Yeah.
That was like the last like real job you did? Damn. Okay.
Yeah. That was stressful because it's like, there was like some of our clients were like banks, right? So like if a bank goes down, every minute that they're down, they're losing money. So then my job is to figure out why they went down and all this stuff, but also try and not only figure out why they went down,
right,
but then bring them back up.
Damn.
And then I have to log everything that I'm doing so that they can come back and check. So I'm like doing like 50 things while this bank is like calling me like, hey, you know what's going on? We're losing money. We just lost $1 million, bro. Like, you know, freaking out.
Right.
Stressful.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Paid good though?
Oh yeah, paid sick. Like that was the job where when I was working there was like other guys working there supporting their family. And I'm like, yeah, I could just do this forever.
Right.
But do I want to?
Yeah.
No. Because then you see the guys, like at least for me, I saw the guys that were like in that field for like 20 years. And I'm like, I don't want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
Freaking out over nothing.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt that way when I was driving a truck in like a warehouse and seeing like the guys that have been there for like 40 years or whatever. Like they have a good life and everything, like money wise and like.
Yeah, but money's not everything.
Money's not everything. Money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah.
But I'm happiest when I can buy what I want, get high when I want. Shut up. Jellystone? Was that Jellystone?
I have no idea.
You don't remember? Do you remember that song? Money can't buy me happiness, but I'm happiest when I can buy what I want, get high when I want, anytime that I want. It was a Canadian artist, Jellystone.
I don't know.
And the beat, I think they used like a really popular sample for that song, but
Is it a rap song?
it's a rap song.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember the beat. Anyways, we'll move on. And the fantasy football thing, bad thing that happened to me this weekend. I'm in 6 fantasy leagues. And one of at the beginning of the season, like there's 2 teams I thought I didn't draft well. There's 3 that I thought I drafted good. One that I was like in love with. The one that I was in love with, team fucking sucks. One of the ones that I thought was bad ended up being an amazing team.
Interesting.
And it's week 4. I'm in first place, undefeated. Everything's looking good. And then this player that I drafted in round 1, Malik Neighbors, like broke his fucking leg on Sunday. And then a later round guy that I got in the mid rounds who's killing it for me. He used to be like a first round pick. Everyone thought he was done, but he's back. He's killing it. Tyreek Hill. At one point, the NFL players voted the top 100 players in the league, and they picked him number 1 just like 2 years ago.
He played for the Ravens?
No, he played for the Chiefs, and now he plays for the Dolphins.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And he also had his leg like fall off on Monday night. So within 24 hours, I lost 2 of my best players, and they're both the same position. So it's looking grim for that team now. I don't know if we can come back from it. No one cares about my fantasy team or my bets, but I'm just telling you guys that all happened. And then I was really sad I was going to a show. I was like, man, lost money, lost my fantasy football players, and I was feeling down. And then I decided on my way to my comedy show that night to play Rkelly, Happy People. And that song legit made me happy.
Yep.
It's a really nice vibe. What do we do when the DJ's playing our favorite tune? We dance to win the whole night through. And like, say what you will about Rkelly, obviously bad guy, and I don't really listen to. I used to love Rkelly. He was my favorite artist growing up, but some of his songs that are like more about like love and sex, it's a little hard to listen to them now because like thinking about what he was thinking about while he was doing that. But this one, Happy People, how are we going to get upset about Happy People? You know what I mean? It's a very nice song. It makes people happy. One time when I was in my DJing days, I was DJing at a basketball tournament, and two guys got in a fight during a game, arguing over something. They got a little physical. I was playing some like more hype music, and somebody said, play something to calm everyone down. And my mind, where do I go to calm everyone down? How do I chill everyone out? I played Rkelly, Happy People, and it actually worked. The vibe in the room got light. You could feel the air lift up. It was heavy before. There was tension.
Yeah.
The tension, the knots are getting untied in the air. One of the guys that was in the fight started dancing. I was like, wow, that really worked. So shout out to Rkelly on that one. Don't free him. But I mean, good songs. It makes good music. Yeah. Rkelly. Happy People. If you don't know it and you're having a bad day, play Happy People. On my way to that show, not only did I play it, I think I started it over again about 3 or 4 times just because that song, it's like 6 minutes long. And by the time you get to the end of the song, you're like, what was even the beginning of that song again? Let me go back. Because it mixes up a little bit along the way. So,
okay.
Yeah. Do you know the song?
No.
You were never an Rkelly guy, I guess. By the time you started picking what music you wanted to listen to, he was already getting locked up.
When did he start getting locked up?
I think, not that he got locked up, but I think there was already some pretty vicious rumors about him by the time you were like, how old are you now?
28.
Yeah, so probably by the time you were like 19, 20. So unless you listened to him in high school.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, but I Believe I Can Fly at least.
Yeah. Okay. That was in Space Jam.
Yeah, it was. He wrote it for Space Jam, right? Was it? Or did Space Jam?
I have no idea.
Space Jam has a great soundtrack. They have that one. They have Basketball Jones. They have obviously Space Jam.
Yeah.
Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. I actually went to Space Jam for my 9th or 10th birthday. My uncle was a limo driver. He brought me and my friends, my other 9-year-old, 10-year-old friends, in a limo to go watch Space Jam. We all had sunglasses on. When we're getting out of the limo, feeling fresh and stuff. Oh, man, I wish I had a picture of that. That would have been sick.
That'd be sick.
Bad Bunny has a song where he's like, I wish I took more pictures or whatever. That's what it's about. And when I hear that song, it makes me feel something. But I'm also like, there's not many times where I'm like, I wish I had more pictures from that day. Like when I enjoy a day, I'm like, that was cool. I usually get one picture. That's good enough. I'm not like, I want my camera out all night taking pictures. You know? But that
that's
day,
now. That's nowadays. But back then.
Back then.
Yeah.
I wish I had some more pictures.
Yeah.
Is there a moment in your life that you wish you had some more pictures of?
I had a lot of pictures. Then they got stolen.
What happened again? I think you've told it on this show before.
My dad went through and digitized a lot of our childhood photos. And then someone stole the drive.
The drive, damn, yo.
Should have just left it in the photo albums. Well, some of them we do have in the photo albums. But then there's because my dad was a photographer, right?
Right.
So he was always just taking pictures and stuff like that.
Right.
But then when, digital cameras started coming out and start putting everything on the drive, drives in the backpack gets stolen along with the drive.
Brutal.
10-year period.
Your dad carries a backpack with him?
For work and stuff like that. What
does he do for work?
Security.
Okay.
So he's got a backpack and
fair
all that stuff. But then
that sucks.
Drives in the bag, gone.
One time somebody when crackheads go through your car or whatever and they take stuff?
No.
That's never happened to you?
I live in Milton.
Fair.
My dad works in Toronto.
Well, in Brampton and in Toronto, sometimes people, I guess they go around and see if car doors are open, or I don't know, maybe they know how to unlock the door. And then you'll go to your car and you're like, somebody's been through my shit, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, usually I don't really have anything worth taking, but one time they took my USBs that I just play music off of, and I had one like 32 gig USB in there, and it had so many songs on it, like so many, like same way like your dad like deleted the old photos, like I took all those songs off my computer to make room on my computer, deleted them. Now I just have it all on USB. I put in my car, play music off it. Oh, brutal. And like, what are they gonna do with that? They're just gonna use a USB to do other shit. Like,
I know. What does the crackhead need a hard drive for?
Right. I guess they're gonna sell it. That's probably the real answer.
For what? A used hard drive with stuff on it? Get like $50, maybe.
I wish I had more pictures. Na, na, na. That's how he's sings it in Spanish, but now that I know what it's about, I think I get the words in English in my head. I just translate them in my head.
Yeah. I
wish I had more pictures from that time I went to see Space Jam with my friends, and I was 10. It was cool. Yeah. Bad Bunny got named the Super Bowl halftime show. Do you know this?
I did see this.
And I asked on my Instagram story, is this going to be the best halftime performance since Prince? And I realized that I don't have enough beautiful Latinas following me, because the votes did not come in heavy on Bad Bunny. On Bad Bunny. And that's my fault. I'm not doing enough to attract big booty Latinas to like my stories and vote for Bad Bunny. But I think he is going to be the best since Prince. And I'm not trying to knock other ones, but all I'm saying is Bad Bunny, he's a great performer. He's a great performer. If you see what he did in the WWE, and that's not his profession, he put on a great fucking show in the WWE. Him wrestling in a match. He was in Happy Gilmore, also not his profession, acting.
He was in Narcos as well, right?
He did a great job acting.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Like, that's how sick of an actor he was.
He's a great actor. He's a great wrestler. And, what he does best, make music. And he's going to do that. He's gonna perform his songs at the Super Bowl halftime. I just think his willingness to be a great performer is, whether you're familiar with his catalog or not, I think we're all going to have to pay respects to what Bad Bunny does this Super Bowl halftime. I think he's going to put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
I'm calling it from now. It's this February, guys. If you don't agree with me, start bumping some Bad Bunny, first of all. Get yourself in the mood. See what the hits are.
Any guest appearances? Who do you think?
Maybe Cardi B, but she's pregnant right now.
Okay.
But Cardi B, he has a good song with her, and she's also a great artist herself. So who else? Check out who else he has big features with. Because that's usually how they bring somebody on. But sometimes they'll just bring a random person on just to do like one of their songs quick time. Bad Bunny's main features. Biggest collabos.
Drake, MIA. Oh, Drake on MIA. Cardi B and J Balvin on I Like It.
Right. That one.
Oh, yeah. Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could just go heavy Latin with it and just bring every Latin person that he does a song with, you know what I mean?
Okay, here's a question, because now when Kendrick was performing, I heard a lot of criticism, like, I couldn't even understand what that boy was saying.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to do the same thing for Bad Bunny?
Well, you literally won't be able to understand what he's saying because he's going to be speaking another language. If you talk like that, I don't know what the hell that boy talking about.
But they'll be like, but it's a vibe, though.
There's a vibe.
Yeah.
I find Spanish music, it's tough to not move to.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the top, like, make you move type music. And I don't know what they're saying, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
But I guess there will be haters that are like, what the hell?
Yeah.
We're not singing in American at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
America's not even a language, idiot. Shut the fuck up. Kendrick Lamar's performance, we might have talked about it on the show when it happened.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. It was all right.
Yeah.
Like it was a little bit too much hidden messages and stuff.
Yeah.
Were you saying, when you're doing that accent and talking as the guy that doesn't know what he's saying, were you just saying like, I don't even understand the words that are coming out of his mouth? Or are you just saying I don't understand the hidden messages?
Well, mostly they don't understand the words.
Fair. Because the hidden messages, like even my friends that are like huge fans of Kendrick, they didn't even understand what was being said till like 2 days later. Like, oh, what the hell? That meant that? That makes it even cooler. But I'm like, you're doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Just put on a show that entertains people. Don't.
Yeah. No subliminals.
So many subliminals.
The one that
I have a couple subliminals.
The one that I caught was like the
subliminals.
gaming symbols. I'm like, oh, because he's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
That's because I'm a gamer. So I picked on that immediately.
It would be sick if Bad Bunny has Drake feature this year.
Ooh.
and does a little clap back to Kendrick.
Yeah, he puts an Xbox controller on there.
Yeah. And does his Family Matters. Kendrick just opens his mouth. Somebody's just giving him a Grammy right now. Yeah. I'm sure there's probably not up yet, but usually you can gamble on what's gonna be the first song, and also if there's gonna be like
Features.
celebrity appearance, whatever. If there's gonna be like Taylor Swift drop in, blah blah blah.
Ice Spice.
I would love Ice Spice if she made it there. Ice Spice and Cardi B,
Yeah.
that would be my dream date.
Didn't they just drop a new song together?
Those two? No, Ice Spice dropped one with Lotto. Gyat. Gyat. Is Cardi B in that song too? Because she's gyat. She's got a gyat. Gyat means ass, right?
It means god damn.
God damn. Yeah.
Which
Shout out to all the gyats out there listening. And please follow on Spotify. And for the love of God, leave a comment, leave a review, leave a 5-star review if you're cool. And if you're not, that's fine too. Do we have any reviews?
I don't know if we have any reviews. You want me to check?
I'm curious if we have any reviews. Yeah.
Do you want me to look right now?
Look right now. Let's see if we got a review. This is my music well on hold.
So right now we do not have any reviews.
0 views.
Yeah. So if you want you want to leave the first review,
you can be a trendsetter.
Yeah.
You can be an OG, a real dandada. Leave us a review. Leave us a review on what are you looking at? Spotify?
Yeah.
Leave us a review on Spotify. Leave us a review on Spotify. First 10 people to leave a review on Spotify will be entered for a chance to win something that we will tell you about next week.
Yeah.
There will be a prize valued at approximately $20.
Okay.
So we're not balling over here. If you want the prize to go up, send me money to helpjamout@gmail.com.
Donate it into the pot, and then the more people that donate, the bigger the prize can be.
Yeah. Okay. First 10 people to leave a review and donate to helpjamout@gmail.com. That's HELPJAMOUT. @gmail.com. I was like, where? I'm like, how do I spell it again? Help jam out. I was like, is there another word in there? Yeah. Anyways, my brain's fried today. Me and Dante also helped me with my first self-tape, trying to get my acting legs going. Mm-hmm. And one thing we realized is I squint too much. But we're going to work on that. And other than that, I think I might be a star.
Yeah. I think you got it. You could be like one of those guys that like when you show up, I was like, oh, that's that guy, yo.
That'd be sick. Before you came over, I was watching like tips for self-tapes. I've never done one before. Uh-huh. And some of them very basic, you know what I mean? Have good lighting, be shoulder up, don't eye level, don't look in the camera, like all that stuff, good tips, but like pretty basic. And then one of them was just to like give it your all,
Yeah.
They're like, just fucking try.
Yeah.
Why aren't you trying? Just try.
Why aren't you locking in?
They're like, do you think Flo from Progressive didn't try to get that shit? And now that's what they said.
True.
You think
Jake from State Farm didn't try?
You think they just phoned it in?
Yeah.
They went hard for that shit. Now they're balling.
Like Jake from State Farm, that wasn't even supposed to be their mascot. Like he just killed it so good as an actor.
Right.
That they're like, oh, that's Jake from State Farm.
Right. That's what I thought was going to happen with me in the Osmos commercial, for real. Because they didn't even give me a script. They just told me, like, you're funny, just like ad-lib along with what... The other guy had a script. It was me and the announcer in the booth. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't seen the commercial, basically it came out on the World Cup time.
Is it on YouTube? Can I find it?
It's on YouTube, yeah. It came out around World Cup time, and the premise was Canada's star player gets injured, the trainer goes out to help him, but that's no help. Then all of a sudden, Osmo's guy that delivers Osmos runs on the field. Habibi, I am coming. And he gives him a shawarma. That fixes him right up. My role in it was I was an announcer in the booth. So I was like talking along the way. And the other announcer got a script, and I just had to ad-lib. So when he finally gets the shawarma and wakes up, I had a couple lines that didn't make it, but I did make the one that I had that made it in was, ooh, that's Osmos, baby. And people have come up to me like, yo, ooh, that's Osmos, baby. That's you. Yeah. Ooh, that's Osmos. Yo, what's the line again? Ooh, that's Osmos, baby. Yeah. So the fact that I came out with, ooh, that's Osmos, baby, I thought they were going to have me just showing up in other commercials going, ooh, that's Osmos, baby. Yeah. Like have that be a tagline. All of a sudden, we're all rich.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already rich, and they probably wouldn't pay me that much to do it again, but they didn't pay me that much the first time.
Almost 300,000 views.
Damn.
On YouTube.
All right. Well, if you leave a review, send me money, and go view that commercial. Let's get it to 3. No, I don't care. I didn't get paid enough to pimp out their commercial. But
comments are turned off.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I wonder if somebody was like hurting their feelings over there, right? All right. Yeah. We got to wrap this up. This is going to be a quick one because we spent too much time doing the self-tape. Before we get into our typical last 2 sections of the day. I did see this over there. I didn't plan on doing this, but I have some cards here, totally 90s trivia. And since Dante's younger, I just want to ask him some totally 90s trivia. Let's see if he can get it right. Dante, in 1997, whose ear did Mike Tyson...
Evander Holyfield.
Partially... Yeah, okay. All right. That was an easy one.
That's a boxing one.
Okay. In which American state is South Park set in?
South Park. Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was an easy one,
Idaho.
Too. No, Colorado.
Dang, I knew it.
Okay, last one.
Give me 2 more.
2 more? Okay. This one, I wouldn't even know the answer to this one. Who sang Boom, 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 let me see you, hey, oh, boom, 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 let me hear you say, hey, oh,
I don't know. No idea.
It is the Other Brothers, and Other is spelled O-U. T-H-E-R-E. So it might be the out here brothers. It might be out here. It might be there.
Oothers.
Oother. Okay, one last one.
Oother brothers.
Oother brothers. Okay. These are all song ones. I'm trying to give you something different. Okay. All right. For which NBA basketball team was Paula Abdul a cheerleader?
San Antonio.
No. And I think you could have figured this one out if you used deductive reasoning because she's a Hollywood girl. You're going to Hollywood.
Oh, Lakers.
LA Lakers.
Dang it.
Do you want one more?
Yes.
One more? Okay, last one. Alex James, the bass guitarist from Blur, turned to which profession after the band split?
Poker.
Is cheesemaker.
What is this?
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, a lot of song ones. All right, well, here, I'll go right to the bottom, see if maybe they're like separated by music and different things. Maybe they're all music at the top. All right. No, I got a music one right away. Wait, is it just music trivia? Totally 90s pop culture trivia. That's not too much pop culture in here. This is a lot of music.
Well, that was the pop culture of the time, not just music.
90s was arguably one of the best times for music. I would say it's between 90s and 70s. 70s had the introduction of disco. Yep. R&B really blew up in the 70s.
Yep.
Rock in the 70s was killing it. And then in the 90s, we had rap that just came on like crazy. Had some of the best pop songs like boy bands. And also 90s R&B is arguably the best R&B of all time. So, and hey, don't shoot me for saying it. You know what I mean? I know some old heads listen to the podcast. Some of those 50-year-old, 60-year-olds saying, "Hey, nah."
It's all about the 20s.
It's all about the 1920s when you can really tell a girl how you feel. Come over here and lick my lollipop, girl. All right, we'll get to our regular segments now. Dante, let's hear our animal fun fact of the day from Yahoo.com.
All right, an ostrich legs are so powerful that their kicks can kill a lion.
That's brutal. I'm afraid of ostriches.
Yeah?
Yeah, they look scary. And now that I know that, like, they can kill me, obviously, if they can kill a lion. That's wild. Yeah. Good for them to have like that in their back pocket if they need it.
Yeah.
Because the lion's probably trying to kill them too.
Are they even in the same biome?
That's a good question.
Are ostriches in Africa?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you just checked. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen videos of like when people go to like feeding zoos or like one of those like drive-through zoos, and whenever they go to the ostriches and they're just like heads like right at the window. That's like as close to Jurassic Park as I can think.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather be face to face with a lion than an ostrich. Because at least a lion, I'll enjoy like the look of it and be like,
at least the lion's drugged up.
is it drugged up?
Well, I think most lions that are in captivity.
But I mean like in the wild.
Okay, in the wild, you'd rather face.
I'd rather be face to face with a lion than be face to face with an ostrich. Ostrich is gonna scare me. Lion, like, yeah, I might die, but I'd rather. First of all, I'd rather be killed by a lion than an ostrich. How embarrassing it'll be when I died pissing my pants, being scared of an ostrich.
You died in one hit from an ostrich.
Yeah. Lion, it's like he wrestled a lion and he got like a couple licks in, and then all of a sudden he ripped his arm off and he's dead now. I'd rather go out that way than to say I got
okay, that's fair.
a kick from an ostrich. Took my head off.
One kick.
One kick. One kick is all it takes. Ostriches kicking me. All right. That was a little Dua Lipa for you guys. All right, we're going to get into our final segment, turning to a random page in the Bible and seeing what God has in store for us today. Dante, what are you feeling? Old Testament, New Testament?
Let's do Old Testament. That's at the front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The book of Numbers.
Ooh.
In the year following that of the Israelites' departure from the land of Egypt, on the first day of the second month, the Lord said to Moses in the meeting tent in the desert of Sinai, take a census of the whole community of Israelites by clan and ancestral housing, registering each male individually. You and Aaron shall enroll in companies all the men in Israel of 20 years or more fit for military service. This is about getting the gang together.
Yeah. Getting the squad.
Getting the squad together.
Get the squad together. Everyone lock in.
Everyone lock in. It's time to keep count.
Yeah.
Take accountability.
Yeah. Crunch the numbers.
Crunch the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a book of Numbers. But it starts off with numbers. Like the book of Numbers, we're not going to pussyfoot around here. Opening line is, we're going to start counting shit.
Count everybody here.
Count everybody here. Somebody's like, oh, what should we call this one? I think the book of Numbers. What are numbers? They don't even know what numbers are yet.
No,
when did numbers get invented?
A long time ago.
Do you know? When did numbers get invented? When did counting start?
Numbers. When did numbers come out?
When did numbers come out? It came out 1. Year 1. Before that, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
Numbers as a concept of quantity and counting are prehistoric and predate written language, likely emerging over 50,000 years ago.
Damn. So dinosaurs could count.
Dinosaurs were not 50.
Dinosaurs look like...
Dinosaurs were...
That was 1. I was putting myself in the mind of a T-Rex, looking out and seeing other dinosaurs and counting them.
You think dinosaurs were 50,000 years ago?
I don't know when dinosaurs were. A billion?
No, at least like 100 million to 250 million years ago.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well,
they say people have been around for only 250 to 300,000 years.
Yeah. Feels like too long. People have been killing it, though.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I don't know what other people did with the earth before us, but like, I mean, in some ways people would say we're ruining it.
Yeah.
But other people would say, hey, at least we can listen to podcasts. And thanks for listening to mine, guys.
Yeah.
Dante, where can people follow you?
You can follow me online at Shedante, CHEZDANTE. Follow your boy.
Yeah, and you can follow me at James. Come on now. Please leave a fucking review, yo.
Leave a review. Rate the podcast 5 stars. Follow on Spotify as well.
You're getting in at the ground level. Yep. This is an exciting time for all of us when we have 0 reviews. And by next week, if we have 0 reviews, I'm going to be real sad, yo. So let's get some reviews in there, baby. Peace.
Real bad man.
Out in the street, they call it
Uncut Jams.
Right.